Mohsin Raza, senior journalist from Pakistan, who's with us on the phone line. Mohsin, what more details can you add? What we know right now is that 41 people have been killed, close to 20 injured after a group of gunmen opened fire on a bus.
Yes, according to the official reports, 41 people have so far been killed as a result of firing by the 8 target killers on the bus of Awa Khan community in Safura Goat, Karachi. Police have cordoned off the area and investigation has been started.
All right, so Mohsin, you're telling us that this bus belonged to the Al-Azhar Garden Colony, which is an Ismaili community project in Karachi. Why would someone target a bus carrying members of a particular community? Can you throw some light on that?
An operation is being carried out in Karachi against the target killers and the criminals by the law enforcing agencies, including paramilitary forces, rangers and the police. And yesterday, a killer was hanged by the administration after 18 years, who killed a senior official in Karachi. There are reports that many groups are working in Karachi in such activities, but this killing is linked apparently a sectarian killing.
All right, so this is basically being seen as an incident of sectarian violence. 41 people killed in broad daylight, close to 25 men and 16 women. Mohsin, we're also being told that the gunmen managed to escape from the spot.
Yes, they came on a motorcycle, and after completing their task, they had been disappeared from the scene because there was no such police or any other law enforcing agencies there.
All right, and Mohsin, this incident took place near the Safura Chowk area of Karachi. Can you describe to us the area that we're talking about? Is it a high-profile area? Does it normally see high security?
No, this is not a high-profile security area. It is the extension of Karachi, and there are many colonies here established by the Ismaili community there.
All right, so you're saying the incident happened almost on the outskirts of Karachi in the Safura Chowk area. Any chance of CCTV cameras there installed around the chowk capturing images of the gunmen?
I can't guess on this because there are many cameras in Karachi established by the local municipal corporation, but I don't know about this area.
All right, and Mohsin, has any advisory been issued by the administration asking people to stay indoors, considering that there are 8 gunmen who are on the loose right now?
No, there was no such indication of this incident, and it is very surprising for everyone.
But after the incident, has an advisory been issued?
No, there is no advisory as yet issued by the administration.
All right, and can you tell us about the operations that have been launched to nab these 8 bikers?
Certainly, they will try to locate them, but as yet there is no sign of any trace of these killers.
All right, and which are the agencies that have been roped in to try and nab these 8 gunmen?
There are many agencies working in Karachi, including paramilitary force, rangers and police, and other intelligence agencies also working in operation against these target killers and the criminals in Karachi. Since last 1 year, they have arrested hundreds of target killers, but this target killing incident is linked with the sectarian violence. I don't think that this killing is linked with the normal target killing in Karachi.
All right, Mohsin Raza, thanks so much for speaking to Headlines today. That was Mohsin Raza, senior journalist with Pakistan, saying this is not really a terror attack, but a case of sectarian violence where members of a particular community have been targeted in Karachi. 41 people killed, 20 wounded. They've been rushed to hospitals with bullet injuries. The incident took place in the Safura Chowk area of Karachi, which we're being told is on the outskirts of the city. Now, this bus was carrying members of the Ismaili community. Hospital sources are telling us that about 25 men have been killed and 16 women. The bus was reportedly carrying 50 to 60 people. Now, considering that the nature of injuries that a lot of those passengers received, the nature of injuries is quite severe. The death toll is expected to rise. Complete mayhem there on the streets of Karachi after 41 people are killed in broad daylight. What happened, we're being told, is that these 8 gunmen on about 3 to 4 bikes, they stopped a bus in the middle of the road and opened indiscriminate fire there. Let's get a word from our Deputy Editor Shiv Arur, who's with us on the phone line. Shiv, a shocking case of sectarian violence being reported from Karachi.
I just heard Mohsin Khan from Karachi tell us that, this can't be categorized as a terror attack. But I think even the Pakistani media at this time is at a loss over how this can't be, looked at as anything but terror. 6 gunmen on motorcycles ambush a packed, bus coming out of a, residential area. That is known to be occupied by people from the Ismaili community who were headed toward the Federal B area of Karachi. They opened fire with AK-47 rifles. If you look at the images of the bus that are coming in, from Pakistan media, Simi, you can see that there are no bullet holes in the body of the bus, which leads to local reporters telling us that these gunmen actually entered the bus and opened fire. They may have first tried to stop the bus by firing, and once the bus had stopped, they actually entered the bus and slaughtered those people inside. 25 men, 16 women have been killed. There is no word about how many people have been injured, but at least 50 to 60 people are known to have been on that bus when this particular attack took place. 6 men on 6 motorcycles came and this attack was conducted, and they sped away. Nobody knows where they are right now. Of course, there's a crack team hunting for them in Karachi. This was a suburb of Karachi, as you were telling our viewers just a short while ago. The bus apparently belongs to the Al Azhar Garden Colony, which is an Ismaili community housing project in Karachi, and this bus was on its regular route that it takes every single morning, carrying people to their workplace from this particular community. And as we can see, in these pictures, that entire area has currently been cordoned off. Some images of that particular bus, but all those images simply pointing to the very high likelihood, Simi, that these gunmen, entered the bus and then opened fire. It wasn't from the outside, and that's why the death toll is so high as well. And
Shiv, even as we're talking, the death toll, we're being told, has now climbed from 41 to 47. As you rightly pointed out, it seems like those gunmen managed to stop the bus and then got on board and then opened indiscriminate fire on passengers, killing 47 people. Now, we were told that the nature of injuries were quite extreme, considering that they were fired at from close range with AK-47 rifles.
Correct. It was in close range. It was point blank. Obviously, there was no time for anything else. This was remember Karachi, which is and a suburb of Karachi where you would presume that there would be a semblance of security. Clearly not. But the fact that this is sectarian violence is one thing. The fact that this was an open terror attack in one of Pakistan's largest cities is another glaring fact. Apart from all of this, the sectarian violence between several different communities, the Shias, the Ismailis, has been on for many, many years now, but this is definitely Pakistan's deadliest attack.
Shiv, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Hold that thought. We're being joined by Asif Mahmood of Dawn TV, who's with us on the phone line. Asif, what more details can you provide?
The firing incident took place before 1.5 hours in Karachi, and resulting 41 people were died, including 16 women and 24 males. According to local police officers, the firing incident took place on Aga Khan community bus. The Aga Khan community people are going to Aga Khan hospital from the different places. According to police, now 24 people are critically injured in the different hospitals of Karachi. We just talked with concerned DIG, Deputy Inspector General of Police, but he can't who's involved in this incident.
All right, and Asif, we're being told that the death toll is expected to rise considering that the nature of injuries is extremely severe. These people were fired at from close range with an AK-47 rifle.
No, it's not from yet, but according to police, all people were died for the firing on the upper chest and head injuries.
All right, and Asif, what's the kind of ground operation that's been launched to nab these gunmen? We'll try and reconnect with Asif Mahmood, a reporter with Dawn TV, who was telling us that 47 people have been killed, and he spoke to the DIG on the ground, who said that an operation has been launched to nab those gunmen. They reportedly between 6 to 8 in number. They blocked this bus in the middle of on the middle of the road as this bus was coming out of a residential colony and opened indiscriminate fire. The death toll has now climbed to 47. We were earlier being told that 41 people had been killed and 20 others severely wounded. We're also being told that there were about 6 to 8 men who stopped the bus and opened indiscriminate fire. Men and women were on this bus. This bus reportedly belongs to the Al-Azhar Garden community, which is an Ismaili community housing project on the outskirts of Karachi.